The Rams got robbed in the Matthew Stafford Jared Goff trade, is what I would have said a year ago. What's up guys, Zach Friesen here, and today we're going to be talking about a video that I made almost a year ago called The Rams Got Robbed in the Matthew Stafford Jared Goff Trade. Now, I just want to let you guys know my opinion has changed on this. If you guys don't know, I'm a very passionate Rams fan. I'm sure that if you guys have watched my previous videos, that I'm passionate. I literally go into the details of every nitty gritty thing about the Rams. I even went to the NFC Championship against the 49ers this year when I lived in Arizona. Literally traveled to Los Angeles from Arizona, saw the NFC Championship, and then went back. So before you guys start calling me a Jared Goff lover and I don't actually like the Rams, no, I literally am in love with the Rams. I cannot stop thinking about them. I can't wait for the season to start. Just want to make that clear. But if you guys can see here, I did make a video August 1st of last year saying the Rams got robbed in the Matthew Stafford Jared Goff trade. And I am a very big Jared Goff guy. I really do like Jared Goff. And I try to make the comparison here. And I went over some statistics that I just made, or not made, but kind of averaged out. And it was over the last 4 seasons, basically Jared Goff from 2018 to 2021 had 4,270 yards per season, 26 passing touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and a 94 passer rating, while Matthew Stafford had less yards per season, less passing touchdowns, less interceptions, and a slightly better passer rating. Now, these statistics, looking back on them, obviously are a bit skewed considering Jared Goff had a very good team. Now, you could argue that after the Super Bowl year, we definitely had a big layover and a lot of injuries. But however, these are considering Jared Goff was on the Rams and Matthew Stafford's on the Lions. Now, we have a year that is switched, and that's not a big enough sample size to really talk about who's winning the trade, because we do have to remember the Rams gave up a sizable amount of picks for Matthew Stafford. So in my opinion, just so I bury the lead here, I completely think it was worth it trading Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford, because we would not have won that Super Bowl without Matthew Stafford. If it was Jared Goff, we would not have won that Super Bowl. Would we have gotten far in the playoffs? I do think so. I think we beat the Seahawks in the wild card round the year before, and got to the divisional round and played the Packers tough. I mean, people said that was kind of a blowout. Jared Goff actually played a great game, and the Packers just played a better game that day. And Jared Goff could have got us maybe to that conference championship, but is he going to make that pass against the Bucs? Is he going to make that pass, or is he going to lead us back down 10 to the 49ers? Who knows? However, I just want to say I still love Jared Goff. I still think he's a great quarterback, anywhere in that top 10 to 15 range. That's more than most people will give him. But I think Matthew Stafford is in that top 5 to 6 range, and got us that Super Bowl, obviously. But I just wanted to make this video to give an update on my thoughts about Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford, the whole trade, and basically remaking this video, considering it got a ton of views, and then also just giving my updated thoughts, because a lot of people were mad at me in this comment section. This aged is about as well as I thought. Now we're 3 weeks in the season. Literally, people were tearing into me. It's okay. I got a thick skin. But yeah, let's go over their statistics now. So we can see here that this is Matthew Stafford. He is 33 now. He started all 17 games, and one thing I do want to note is Matthew Stafford did play about 17 more games. Jared Goff played about 14 games, so he played 3 more games than Jared Goff. In terms of completion percentage, Matthew Stafford had a 67%. Completion percentage, Jared Goff, same, 67%. In terms of touchdowns, however, he had 41 touchdowns. Jared Goff only had 19. Now, remember, he still had 3 less games. If we average this out, Jared Goff maybe has about 23 touchdowns, 24 touchdowns, and maybe 2 or 3 more picks. So I would assume if we average this all out, let's say that Jared Goff also had where is his yards here? Oh, let's say Jared Goff had about 200 more yards every yards every other game. He would have about 3,800 yards, about 24 touchdowns, and maybe about 10 to 11 picks. I think that's still a very solid season if he were to play all 17 games. Now, he didn't play all 17 games, so I just want to mention that. But Matthew Stafford clearly having the better year. He had 4,900 yards passing, 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Now, that 17 interceptions is not something that I expected, considering he only had 10 and 5 the season before. His previous high, he has been a gunslinger before. This we know about Matthew Stafford. But his previous high was 20 in his rookie season. We know that Jared Goff also struggled in his rookie season, didn't throw as many interceptions, but didn't play as many games. So I just wanted to mention Matthew Stafford did have a better year. I will concede that point. However, the Lions, Jared Goff is now with the Lions, and the Lions are not a good team. I will say this. The Lions were not a good team last year. Their wide receivers consisted of a rookie, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Quinton Cephas, and a few other guys that I don't even remember their names. Now, he did have TJ Hawkinson, which is a very good weapon, one of the best tight ends in the league. But Jared Goff had a significantly worse team. Now, this is something we expected, but I really do think that the Lions are going to be able to be a top 15 team in this league this year and could possibly scrape into these playoffs at like 9-8. At best case scenario, 10-7. Probably what I think will happen is anywhere from 8-9 to 9-8. And if the cards fall right, they could possibly just limp into a wild card spot at that number 7 spot. Now the Rams, I believe they're going to be anywhere from 12-5 to 13-4. I'm a Rams homer still. I'm considering getting season tickets. But let's talk about this trade. So in the trade, they gave up a massive amount of picks for Jared Goff and for Matthew Stafford, and obviously gave up Jared Goff as well. Do I think it's worth it? I think it was worth it considering we got the Super Bowl. I always said if we get a Super Bowl, it was worth it to trade Jared Goff. If we do, would we have won a Super Bowl with Jared Goff? We will never know. Maybe we'll even get him back one day. I can only dream. But I think that the Rams no longer got robbed in this trade. So this is going to be my updated revision. I do not believe the Rams got robbed in the Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff trade anymore. I think it was beneficial for both teams. The Lions got to kind of restart, got a bunch of picks. And it looks like it's paying off very well for them. They drafted a great wide receiver. They got another wide receiver in free agency. It looks like Jared Goff has a lot of weapons next year, a great O-line. It looks like that Lions offense could actually be extremely exciting next year. And then, so the Lions got what they wanted, and the Rams, we got what we wanted. We got the Super Bowl we were looking for, and hey, who knows, maybe we can even repeat. But yeah, I just wanted to make an updated video to tell you guys my thoughts on the whether I think the Rams still got robbed in the Matthew Stafford Jared Goff trade. Personally, as I see it now, I do not think we got robbed. We got our Super Bowl. They got their fresh start. I think everyone won here. However, going into next season, I think the Lions could be a very good team. We could even possibly face them in the playoffs. So I think everyone won here. I don't think that this is a lopsided trade just because we won a Super Bowl. The Lions also got a great quarterback and a bunch of picks. So I think everyone won at this point. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and let me know if I should go over my takes from last season that went horribly wrong. I'll go over those if you guys want me to. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys watch all the way to the end of the video. Leave a like on the video if this one was a little bit more reasonable than the last video I made last year. But anyways, go Rams, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.